Hmm. Ah, okay. There we go. I hope Discord doesn't do that. Ah, there we go. Yay. Hmm.
Hello, hello.
Good evening.
How are you?
So far, so good. How are you, sir?
Good.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How we doing, gents?
So far, so
Oh,
good.
Good to hear. That's good to hear.
I guess I'll get some coffee while we wait.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Ah, thank you very much. I really have to put alerts up here so I can see people's names as they like and sub, but thank you.
Dante, you're kinda blowing air in your microphone.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you might.
I walked into the kitchen with my headset on. I don't know why I did that. Sorry.
No
Sorry.
sweat.
No problem, I just tell you because I know Bramble
Yeah.
records, so...
Yeah, no, sorry about that.
How are you doing, sir?
Good. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
G'day, mate. How you doing?
I'm ready for crabs to inherit the earth.
Well, something will inherit the earth. It might be crabs.
Yes.
Might be crab salad.
Whoa.
Whoa. God
Ah.
damn.
Here it is. Thank you, Sarah Crow, for subscribing.
Mm.
If you ever break open one of my crab legs, the only thing that's gonna come out is iron. All the muscles in there.
I heard iron is good for health.
Whole ingot's gonna slide out.
They've got 14 more minutes of courtesy, and then we start without them. Good evening, sir.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
So far, so
man.
good.
Good to hear.
It's time to enjoy the festivities.
Yes, I have plenty planned. Plus surprises.
Are there any lobsters attending the gala this evening? I might have to challenge them to a rap battle if that's the case.
Look,
There-
last time we had the gala, we had to fish eels out of like a bowl.
Ooh.
So there is seafood around, don't worry.
Mhm.
You did say fish and not fist.
One of my characters' dislikes is eels, so I hope there are no eels around. Icky.
Whoa, hello there, gang.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Hello.
evening.
G'day, mate.
Let's boot this thing up, shall we? Also, give me like 5 seconds. I need to change my headset battery. I just heard it beep.
You have 12 minutes of courtesy, sir. You've got plenty of time.
The Cactrix wasn't king, he's a lobster or crab.
Well, he can
He's
be
a
king
crab.
crab.
Since I'm not too well, aren't those like saltwater crabs?
They might be, but I was talking about editing a little cute crown on top of your head.
Actually, when I was initially looking for the picture, I did look for a crab with like a little crown. But I don't know, having like a little seaweed wreath might be good.
We'll see what happens if you become king of the gala, because it is a competition as much as it is
Oh,
a
yeah.
celebration.
Alright, Ashi back. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good day.
You got a little static in the background, just to warn you.
On my end? Really?
Yeah, now it's gone.
Oh, well. I fixed it because I was intimidated.
You're perfect
Or
now.
intimidating.
Yes. So,
Um,
we're gonna give Zell another 10 minutes just in case, because he very much is a father, and it's good to give him a chance to get here with the rest of us. He does have responsibilities.
very, very valid. How's everyone doing today?
Pretty good. Got some snacks.
Alright, what we snacking on this fine Saturday?
I have some taco dip. And got some tortilla chips for.
This man has portable tacos. Even though tacos are already portable.
You know, Taco
Yeah,
Bell
what's-
changed its menu.
Yeah. Tacos.
No,
have
no,
always been portable.
no. They've never been portable. You're crazy. You're all fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
You can't move with tacos. It's literally impossible.
I'm gaslighting you.
Over snacks. But that sounds good. I'm glad you're enjoying a taco dip.
You'll have to tell me what a taco dip is.
I assume it's like ground beef and or cheese.
It's taco for me right now. It's taco meat, cheese, and sour cream in a bowl.
Basically a deconstructed taco in a bowl.
Mhm. It's fun to dip.
We scoop, we dip, we out here.
I feel like you're just eating tacos with a spoon that way.
No,
I mean-
there's no spoon involved.
The spoon is the chip, and the chip is the dip. So glad you invented it because tacos were never affordable.
I've never seen someone carrying a taco before.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. A pizza, yeah, you fold that and you walk with it. But taco, nah.
What are you even supposed to do with that?
Fuck if I know.
Congratulations, now you made me hungry.
I'm sorry.
And I just had dinner.
Oh, you know what that means? You just get a snack. You just
Hold
get a
on here. Speaking of, actually, I have this saved on one of my tabs because I saw it today. It made me really hungry. I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
post this. This will make you hungry. Boom.
To Discord I go. Away, Hades 2, away. Oh god, barbecue. These guys and their outdoor barbecuing. Chef kiss.
It looks so good.
That puff pastry should not be that good looking.
If you don't have to improvise when you have a barbecue.
That's
Let
like
me-
a gigantic hot pocket.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Imagine like cutting that up into little squares for everyone.
For everyone, you mean family of 3, more like family of me?
If you want 5,800 calories of cheese and meat, yeah.
Nah, I can't do that. Maybe it was like 10 years ago.
But sir, that meal serves a family of 4 or me.
Or
Bring
me.
it out.
That's a good like meal prep right there. Actually, if you really think about it,
That was the reason I wasn't here last week.
Oh god.
meal prep.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh yeah, you did barbecuing last week. How was the lamb?
So we didn't actually skewer the whole lamb because we were again a family of 3 plus 2 small children, so
Yeah.
there would be enough people. We just put that into a stone oven, and but for the tradition to have something on the roast, there is this that I've posted here, which we only make basically on Easter, which is the insides of the animal,
clay.
so livers, heart, lungs, and stuff like that, wrapped around with the intestine of the lamb. So that's like 2 or 3 lambs worth of insides and their guts, basically, to wrap it around, and you put that you turn that for like 3 hours, and it's
And come out
but
pretty
it's
good.
extremely heavy, so it's like
I could tell it's heavy though.
For
That's
this
a lot.
barbecue, guys, I brought something I like to call the meat obelisk.
Every portion of this animal inside the casing, and I'll tell you right now, you'll never finish it. You'll
God.
never ever finish it. All right.
Well, I wonder. Cell's got 4 minutes left.
Think after this, I might take. Oh, I should do it now. I'll take out some shrimp and defrost that, and then take the little griddle pan I got. Bada bing, bada boom, grilled shrimp. Make portable tacos. Are there any people in our chat right now that are a fan of the Hades series?
I'm not sure.
Video game?
Yeah.
Played it.
Yeah, I'm a little upset because I knew one who placed it to the first game, and like I lost touch with them before the second one was announced.
No. Oh no.
I'll have to play when everybody else does, like a regular, normal person.
Well, I mean, if you got $30 to spare, it's early access for Hades 2.
No, I'll wait till it's. I usually wait till they're all done. I
Fair.
picked up. I picked up Baldur's Gate 3 like 2 years before it came out, and I was so
Same.
disappointed. And then when it finally came out, I played. I was like, "Oh, this is not bad. It's not what everybody's saying, but it was. Yeah, just wait till it comes out."
Fair. Very fair. I picked up early access as my surprise for me for my first paycheck at the new place, and I was like, okay, I'm already in love with this game.
Yeah, when I first played the Hades one, I was like, "Yep, this is gonna work. Don't worry about it."
Yeah. It's just gonna. You don't need our input. This just rocks.
Yeah.
But you filled out the bug reports, right? To help make the game
But
better, right?
I didn't have any bugs, so what is there to report?
That's why you wait for the game to come out.
No,
I did with
you
Baldur's
just
Gate
ask
3. I filled out I did 3 bug reports. Like, you know what? I'll see you guys in 2 years.
Oh, I see
You
Zell.
this
just
is
ask
why.
it for when you think that you're going to have a bug, and then go, "Oh, that's my computer's fault. It's not a bug. I don't have to report anything."
But you got to. That's the QA job. That's the free QA job we paid to do.
Hello, sir.
I used
How
to
are
do
you
back-
doing?
I had to do application support myself, and they would give us test scripts. I would give them to their departments, and none of the departments would be testing, so I'd have to test for every department. It's like,
Yeah.
we give you this. This is your specs. These are the changes you wanted. Why am I testing for you?
Well,
But
you have to
that's how
make
it
sure
is
it works
sometimes.
before we test it, right? If
Nice.
it doesn't work, that's how QA works. Like you test it, and then tell us it works, and then we tell you no, it doesn't, and then you
It
prove
works.
them wrong.
I would say it works according to the script. This is the script I got.
Yeah.
It works.
Here's the acceptance criteria that you gave to me. I don't know what you want me to say. It works as the ticket says.
If you had explained it how you wanted it to work, and then when you
Then-
tested it that way, well, maybe it would work that way. Too bad.
But anyway, it works according to the ticket. Put a new ticket in if it doesn't work the way you want it to work.
Exactly.
Did I miss QA? Not really.
So now that everyone's here, let's get started.
The whole gang's here? Hello.
So why don't we talk about introductions first and get to know one another, especially our two new people. I'll go first.
We have two new people.
We have two new people. One of which is a crab. I don't know why, but they're a crab.
I'm a
Hey,
crab.
listen, I'm a tree on Sunday, so who am I to judge?
Let's
The
not
most
get to Davos'
handsome-
parents.
I'm the most handsome member of the party.
So, I'll go first. My name is Bramble. I've been DMing for about over 2 decades now. I recently got into Pathfinder 2nd Edition off of D&D 5e. And I've liked the system so far, and it's much more crunchy. There's much more options. There's much more to do. Some of the adventure paths are good. Some of them are kind of sparse and not fleshed out. It feels like they're kind of half-baked. I didn't get that impression from this one, from the prep night I did with another DM, but we'll see. I am a forever DM. Just keep that in mind in case any of you guys start a game or anything. Like, toss Bramble a bone here.
You've been invited. You turned me down. Go away.
Uh-huh.
I do have a spot open in my campaign. But I don't know if you're okay with the time and the day.
We'll see, sir. We'll see. And I am sorry I had to turn you down that time because things were very
Just
busy.
kidding.
It's fine.
I'm totally just kidding.
It's fine. One of the things that you're going to learn about me as a DM that I can take punishment as much as I can dish it out. So I'm more than fine with whatever you have to say in terms of criticism or in terms of what you'd like to see. The more you engage me, the more I'm able to do for you. So please, who would like to go next and introduce themselves and their character?
I can step in.
Sure.
My name is Tony. Don't call me Jabroni. I play PlayStation Sony. I don't know where that came from. I play a lot of tabletop RPGs.
You're going to
outside
need
of-
that for the gala, by the way. Don't lose the
Oh,
limit
God.
rhymes.
Here it is. I play a lot of tabletop for about almost 3-4 years now. Obviously thanks to the big old pandemic. But outside of that, love me a good RP, love me a good number crunch. So excited to play as always. I'm very, very similar to Bramble. I'm also a DM. I'm a pretty funny guy. So welcome to player.
You wish.
Don't do that to me. My ego.
Damn.
No.
Davos with the burn.
You
All right,
sure
next
you're
character
not
plays
a
a
fire
bard.
kineticist?
Oh no.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm Davos. I'm a pretty normal geek guy. Grew up with RPGs and comics, and in my 40s I still play RPGs and I still reread comics. So That's I'm from Greece. I'm playing Davos, who is half tree, and I don't want to hear comments about my mother.
Does it go
she's-
against the grain,
Actually,
sir?
no. My mother was fine. My father was the tree fucker. Sorry.
You get under your bark.
Yeah. And for some reason, I'm 10 years in the past with Davos. So that's there.
Forgot to introduce my character. So I play Avery. I think I typed in the chat.
You're playing Tony, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm the role is Tony, but behind
You're
the
playing.
Tony
You're playing as the wizard Sony.
mask. It is I, the Grand Wizard. No, not Grand Wizard.
And how many studios have you closed this year, Grand Wizard Sony?
That is my 10th level spell. It takes a few months to recharge.
Every quarterly year, I have to close down many studios.
How many small time studios do you need to be rich and famous? Don't you need those small studios?
The more
Nope.
studios I have, the more powerful I become as I drain
They
them
are
with
but
power.
stepping stones, simulacra, if you will, components for my eldritch
They are but
elevation.
batteries for my power.
Before long, I will become the corporate lich. But actually, I play Avery, the Captain Inventor. Avery's just a very nosy individual coming from a investigator role to an inventor role. Yeah, if it needs fixing, I can fix it. If not, oops. Yeah, a speedy little fellow. That's where I'll leave it there.
I'm Stennis. I'll be playing Lodin. Lodin is a human monk who was trained on a mountaintop by his reclusive master, also from the future. His problem-solving ability usually amounts to punch it, and that's about it. I've been playing role-playing games for longer than you people. That's all I'm saying about that.
Not me, sir.
Yes, longer than you by far.
He's old.
Everyone
That's
is
all
old
I'm
in
saying
this
about
game. That doesn't matter.
His voice is not deceiving. let's
Not
put it that
me.
way.
I am a young boy.
It's a hard close up of your face, and it's just like wrinkles and like grays. I am a young boy.
I am a young lad.
So I'll go next. My name is Dante. I've been playing RPGs for a long time as well. So in this campaign, I am playing Aethanor, the half-elf champion.
Let me change your name.
Happy to have you.
There we go.
Woo, clap.
Thank you.
I will go as the second new person. I am Scott. I've been playing TTRPGs for about 6 years going now, mainly 5e, but I've also dabbled in other cool settings I like, and recently completely changed over to Pathfinder the last year or two. I will be playing as the Awakened Crab, Carcatrix, who is a druid champion. She is a defender of the waters and a seeker of great truths, and also a crab.
Now my question is: are you a druid? This could be answered in game too, but are you a druid who chooses the crab form, or you a crab who's awakened to the druidic circles and can transform into?
I am a
something
crab.
else? Okay. Say less.
I know many crabby truths.
Oh yeah, what's this barnacle doing here?
Look over there, eel.
Where?
Where?
All right,
Well, welcome,
so
new players.
it's your turn.
My turn already.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Zell. Been gaming since 2nd edition. Went to 5th edition, didn't like it. Went to Pathfinder 1st edition. Then as soon as 2nd edition came out, I've been playing that ever since. most of my characters usually something different every game. This game I happen to be first time gunslinger.
He does the gun shooting, gun toting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Part-time Time Lord, apparently.
So, how many of you gentlemen know how to make your own Dyson Foundry, or have done so already?
With dice so nice? Oh, I
Yep.
know how to do it. I will set that up.
I should actually change up my dice since I'm
Mine will be blue like the water.
like under the water.
I exist under the waters.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Under the sea.
Don't lock me in with those creatures.
Those creatures, they're crabs. What do you mean?
So, for those of
I
you
haven't
Those are
done it, so yeah.
saltwater crabs. I'm
For
very
There
those
you
of
go.
you that don't know, you can go onto the little cogwheel setting at the top right hand of your screen, or your browser in this case. Click Configure Settings, and click on Dice So Nice. You can put dice in the filter to find it a bit more easily, and click on the button that says 3D Dice Settings. You're going to find a whole bunch of options. I even bought a set just for you guys called The Rollsmith, A House Divided.
Go check that out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
You're right.
So under
Oh, yeah,
Dice,
those are fucking sick.
Preset Faces, all the way at the bottom.
Whoa! Oh my
Damn.
god! it's
All right.
so cool.
What color do I go? Okay.
Oh, and you can change the color still too. Oh my god. Okay, we'll do that. Why is there no crab texture?
There's a bean texture. All you have to do is tell the mod guy, like, I want a crab texture.
I want a crab texture. And
No
he'll message me
context.
back. Sorry,
Want
who is
crab
this?
content.
You heard me. I want a crab texture.
You heard
Make
me.
it crustacean.
But they did beans, they'll do everything.
Ooh, I actually kind of like this. It's Yep, I think these are Avery's new dice. I think
Now that
these
we've
have a new place in my heart.
gotten your dice set up, who here knows what a blind GM roll is?
I do.
Races
Yep.
end.
Yep.
Okay, so a bit of explanation. Sometimes rolls are secret rolls, such as knowledges, or otherwise marked with the secret tag. Those I have to ask to be blind GM rolls, because I can't allow you to metagame whether or not you failed the threshold. And if you see a critical fail on one of those, you'll know that the information I'm telling you is false, which I need you to play with, because that is how the game is run in terms of doing knowledge checks and whatnot. Sometimes people don't have perfect recollection of the monsters, even if you yourself have memorized the monster core. Some people think that they can bring in their knowledge as their character's knowledge, and I ask that you don't.
Of course.
Now, how many of you are familiar with Taldor and Andoran?
I know what their basic deal is.
Okay, what's their basic deal?
Andoran's like America analog.
Mhm.
A lot of freedoms. Slavery bad.
Right, but
Uh,
corporation's good.
Corporation's good. And Taldor is like the kind of falling empire of the setting. I guess.
Taldor
like
is the greatest
Rome a bit.
nation that has ever existed, and we wouldn't
Exactly.
have common today if not for Taldor. It is named Taldane. It is no longer common.
Mm-hmm.
Think red hats and make Taldor great again.
Yeah, and
we love
keep
it.
those democracy fluses away from our lands.
Oh no.
I told my friend that Taldor had like an analog for the Varangian Guard, and he loves Taldor now.
All right. So I think 3 out of you guys are connected to nature in some way. I have a tree kineticist, I have a champion of nature, and I have a druid of nature with prospective archetypes leaning either which way. Now,
Wait, you're a champion of nature?
Uh-oh. I think
Up
archetypes
top.
don't have problems.
No,
My
up
nature
top,
is
bro.
better than your nature.
Wait, no, okay, we're united in purpose.
United on front and in nature.
so an event like the Greenwood Gala that's going on right now is extremely important, at least to the 3 of you. And, getting a formal request from these Lords of Taldor and yourselves to go alongside them is a huge honor, especially since the gala itself has been getting more and more crowded over the years. Think of that small little convention that you used to go to when you were younger, and everything was fine and wonderful, and then it started getting crowded, and then it became Comic-Con, and all of a sudden, no one's washing
Rambo.
themselves. No
Rambo,
one's
no.
washed. They just
Rambo, you gotta stop. It's
They
too
just-
real.
They just wander the hallways of the convention completely unwashed. That really fat guy dressed as Sailor Moon, really supporting nature.
But at least he showers. There's there's
Man,
people who
over-
don't even use deodorant. It's just scary.
Then over by the hotel, you got the furries.
At least they
yes.
shower.
Yes. And trust me, you'll be running into quite a few of them in the Greenwood Gala. In fact, one of them has invited you into her tent.
Let's go.
After she bathes, right?
She does. She bathes quite often. She is a
Oh my
turtle,
God.
after all.
Big turtle.
Big turtle.
Big turtle.
Big turtle. You got a wizard hat too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn it, I want a wizard hat.
No wizard hats until you've passed wizard school.
You may buy a wizard hat at the gala, young crab, she says in a sweet grandmotherly tone. Welcome. Welcome all of you. Hello.
Good day.
Good day.
Can I do a recall knowledge society to determine what individual I'm kind of looking at? I don't
Sure.
think I've seen a sentient turtles in the Underdark.
Yeah, you haven't seen sentient crabs either, but that didn't surprise you.
Hello.
Oh, that crab was talking? Avery looks over. Oh, I'll make this.
I raise one of my pincers. Hello.
Oh,
I should have been
hello.
moving my lips the whole time. Sorry about that.
Oh my god! God damn it!
So yeah, go ahead and do a knowledge check. Oh, nice
There's-
dice.
Thank you. My
All
DM
right.
got it from me.
So, as far as you're aware, there are no races of talking tortoises or talking turtles. This appears to be an ordinary, average turtle who can talk.
I think Avery will hold their tongue then and just humble
I,
themselves.
I'm gonna try myself as well.
Could I make
Okay.
some kind of check, or would I know who this is just by
You-
reputation?
You know who she is by reputation and by that she was awakened by a similar spell.
Whoa.
Oh god, awakened beast.
So Davos, you take a look at her and you feel like that you've known her from somewhere before, possibly that your mother knew her within the Darkwood Forest.
Oh,
This is Auntie Emagora. She would come by
I-
sometimes while you were growing up.
I will go. Oh, Auntie. Yeah, Auntie Magora, right?
Ah, little Davos! Little Davos got
Ah.
so big.
I want to question something here.
Yes.
By the campaign lore, I'm now 10 years in the past, right?
I don't know what that means, dear.
No, I mean, would she know me like as a kid and now like it's
Well,
a year later and like I'm all grown up?
to her, she's been alive for centuries. So to
She's
see
Time
you
to see
grow
the
up,
eye blink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to see-
is-
exactly,
Go ahead.
exactly.
Who-
To see you
who
grow
knows
up
how
in the
those
blink of an
humans
eye,
age?
The literal blink of an eye is nothing to her. She has seen generations of humans come and go.
Ah, okay. So Davos doesn't see her surprised or something, so he doesn't.
Or maybe she just knows she's a wise turtle.
We got an invitation, Auntie, here for this gala.
Yes, yes.
What? Why and why? What can you tell us about that?
Well,
What can we do here?
Well, there is something I wish to ask of you, but for the most part, I want you to enjoy the gala together, and I'd like to introduce you to these two individuals, champions of nature like yourself, dearie. And she motions over to the crab and over to the half-elf.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't know what Auntie here is saying. I was never that much of a champion, I would say myself. I just help here and there where I can.
Nonsense, dear. You took care of those kobolds.
Hey, how do you know about that?
That was all.
The orphans told me.
The kobolds.
Out of context, that sounds so weird.
Yeah, get ready.
I gotta
yeah,
ask.
the orphans, the ones that you killed.
Take a hero point. Your first hero point in the campaign,
Me?
young crab.
Oh.
Yes.
That was a fair question. There was the killed ones, the young ones, and the old ones. So I kind of want to know which ones.
They're all dead now.
I guess that's a consolation.
Oh, fuck.
Avery just goes into himself.
I can do that too, dearie. And she goes into her shell and back out.
God.
I am honored to be finally able to attend, Elder.
Ah, yes, yes. You know, I recommended you to be the new leader of the Wildwood Lodge, but they just aren't ready for your brand of leadership, unfortunately. I personally think you would make a great leader of the lodge.
I think I have too few associations with your lodge and little desire to lead it. But I thank you for your confidence.
Sorry, and I don't mean this to be rude. Are you two awakened by magic or nature or?
Yes.
I'm from the Underdark, so I'm very new to this whole druidic circle sort of situation.
The
I point my
Underdark?
claw at him. That is a very rude question.
I apologize so much.
I'm just kidding.
It's not called the Underdark, dearie. It's called the Darklands.
Oh, the place that's so where I'm from is the Underdark. I don't know where you're talking about.
No. It's called the Darklands, dearie. It's not called the Underdark. Don't make any copyrighted references to other campaign settings.
Oh, I see. I'm from the
Makes
upside down.
sense. How can you go below the dark? It doesn't make sense.
Take the hint.
Oh, I get it. I'm from the dark under. Wink, wink. But
But yes, I was once a normal crab, then awakened to intelligence. So I don't know the exact circumstance. I believe my awakening was an accident.
Now,
can't be much of an
dearie.
accident.
There are
It's-
plenty of
it's-
children who were happy accidents themselves.
Avery's like nodding his head.
I mean, accidents is the way of life, but I had a little bit more general question. What do you mean Wildwood Lodge and selecting a leader? Aren't we like all in Taldane lands?
You
Either
are,
way?
you are, dear, but you're also in the Verdrun Forest, and we're our own country. We're our own sovereignty, as you'll soon find out. But enough about that. Little Ethanor, why haven't you said anything? Go and say hello to these nice people. I want you to get acquainted with them.
Grandma trying to get her grandson to come down for Christmas.
Yes. You can't eat in your room. Get down here with the
Say
rest
hi
of
to the
us.
neighbors.
I'll meet your cousin. We haven't seen them in 18 years.
Athanor sort of steps into sort of the group and sort of announces himself. Athanor, champion of Cernunnos, at your service.
Little Athanor here was quite the hero of the forest. Not only did he find some clip-clop runestones that were corrupting nature, but he single-handedly saved an entire druid circle by his lonesome.
Out of character, I love Cernunnos. I'm so happy right now.
Yeah. It was nothing, Auntie. It was nothing.
Now, don't go selling yourself short. There are plenty of young ladies for you to meet at the gala. Maybe this is the year.
Athanor turns the brightest shade of red and sort of stops talking.
So that's the shame of parenthood. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, let me explain to you why I invited you all in here and why I'm talking to you privately within my tent. You see, things are getting a bit out of hand recently. There have been some questionable dealings, and I'm afraid some of the pacts that have held the Veruderan Forest together after all these years of bloodshed and hatred and all the peace treaties, someone has saw it fit to kill the Fae protecting the forest, which has upset many of the people in the Wildwood Lodge. And I must...
About that...
I'm talking, Derry!
Sorry.
So, what we need to do is reaffirm everyone's trust in their leaders. I want the 6 of you to act as additional security around the convention. I mean, Greenwood Gala. Keep everyone together. Here, wear these green t-shirts so everyone knows your security.
Does it have to be a t-shirt?
It has to be.
Okay.
I cannot wear t-shirts.
I thought about that. I knitted you a little crab t-shirt.
These Fae that were dying, were they like guardians of the forest or something like that?
They were, dearie. How the hell do you know that?
Just a lucky guess, I think. But
Okay.
yeah, we'd love to make sure that everything stays safe.
As I was saying, there were
How on
some
God's
accidents.
green earth do you know that?
Hey, look what I could do. And
Take a couple paces towards the front door, look outside, see who's looking in, make sure we're not surrounded by the cops.
Yep. And oh yes, go enjoy the gala, dearies. Don't waste all your time on little old me, an old woman like me. I want you to have fun. I want you to get out there, meet the people. Here, take this NPC folio that you can update and edit.
Look at it.
Gave me a pamphlet.
That way you can
Thank you.
That way you can keep track of all the different people you meet, because you'll be meeting a lot of people out there, and who knows, maybe the Fae will take an interest to you. The only thing I ask is that you go...
Sorry?
The only thing I ask is that you go together as a group, because you are, after all, security, and it would be easier to deal with incidents as they arise if you were all together. That way nothing gets out of hand. Are you familiar with the rules of security, dearie?
Let's say we weren't. Can you explain it to us?
Absolutely. Violence beyond roughhousing is prohibited except to protect attendees. So the only ones who should be doing any form of violence is you. You are authorized to do full violence.
I look at Loden.
So what you're saying is respect my authority.
Exactly, dearie.
And when you say violence, blood drinking counts as violence.
No, that's pact
making people dance to death. Oh, okay.
No, that's just
Can
fun,
we have
dearie.
Can we have someone who can confirm acts of violence versus fun-making merriment?
Absolutely.
Like, I need an interpreter.
Ethanol will let you know when.
In
you're
case we
over
make
the
any
line.
mistakes, do we have qualify immunity?
Well, that's the thing about law enforcement, dearie. They don't make mistakes.
Avery walks away.
Rule number
Yeah,
2. Theft and fraud are forbidden.
Okay.
Rule number 3. Using magic on other attendees without explicit consent is forbidden.
What about around them?
There's the use of magic for violence as protection fall under the rule 1.
Well, it looks like our companions have these rules locked down. I have every faith that they will be able to make sure that we do not stray at all from the path, because we're not the type to stray.
Rule number 4. Fire is tightly controlled, with the bonfire along the beach being one of the few sanctioned pyres. Fire magic is not outright banned, but using it heightens the severity of other infractions committed in irresponsible piracy, may earn a harsh reprimand. Substitutions not applicable.
Avery
you
raised their hand.
Yes, of course, dearie. My little cavern elf. My little shelf fungus. What do you want?
Fungus. I have not magic, but things that may explode. Would I be in trouble if they do explode? Not
Well,
intentionally, but
I would say talk to Athanor. He's also in the same predicament you are. Perhaps the both of you could get laid out there.
what? I was
It's
talking
a
about my suit.
Ethanol immediately starts walking towards the
my
door,
suit,
and
as Ethan's dragging me out. It's my suit. It's nothing.
Go have fun, dearie. You'll love it out there.
thank you,
as we
Auntie.
live.
Sonus
Davos
bless you.
Davos will just sign a sign of relief and say, "Phew. So there is no rule about security can't drink. Nice."
Rule number 5, dearie. No. Oh well.
Nope, I didn't hear anything. And I'll turn to the rest of the party and go,
Wait,
do
what?
you think those owl bears and that blood-sucking fae they weren't probably real guardians, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, so let's move on.
I think you're talking about
Athan. He's already had too much to drink, so just keep an eye on his liquor, but otherwise, just make sure we don't get into any big trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Ethanol will let you know.
Okay,
We'll
so
see.
we should start our rounds. Where is this stalls with the food and the booze?
Oh, that's at the markets.
We should start from the beginning, from the markets, and then circle around, right?
Davos, we should probably start. And I point towards like the part that has an edge.
We just left that place.
No,
It's fine. It's fine.
Then if we left that place, we probably want to hit the stages. And I opened up our map, and then we walk around the stages and go to the amphitheater, and then the markets, and then the bonfire.
So you want to be drunk is at the end and not the beginning?
So you see, the way that I'm thinking is that if we start at the markets, we can do our rounds with like a nice platter of food, some nice wine or ale in our hands, do our rounds, and by the time that we finished our rounds, we will have finished our wine, so we can go back and restart and keep circling like that, right?
If we get to it.
Avery just nods their head complacently.
We should also visit the bonfire as well. I think you'd be stopping a bit short if you just went.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's make a full circuit starting from the
I
bonfire.
think we should
and then
work
go
our
around.
way from the pavilions to the fire, and then we can set ourselves up in the markets and keep an eye from there.
Is there like a ferry or like a boat?
There is.
No.
That might be actually the way then.
If the docks are where I see in the map, wouldn't that be like a circle just to get started?
You would think that, but the maps for the battle maps are different, and the boats go to the bonfire,
Okay.
not the markets.
Okay.
Good
Why would you
logical
want to use a?
reasoning, though.
Why would you want to use a boat? You have legs, don't you?
Sorry, you have to be reasonable with us. We're not amphibious like you.
You can swim.
I mean, I could try.
Yeah, but then
Ethan
we will
also
get out
looks
those
at
nice
everybody.
green t-shirt. Wait,
Aethanor sort of starts making his way towards the pavilions and
Okay.
sort of looks back at everybody.
Yeah, let's go to the pavilions. Yeah, let's go
Watching
to
the champion walk off, I'll just like, yep, let's go. Let's just go.
Mhm.
the new guy is moving. Go, follow.
I can't move my character for some reason.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm seeing two characters. Okay,
You good?
that worked.
Yeah, you
I
good?
think I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm good now.
Alright.
Thank you.
All right, so you go by the stages and the pavilions, and you start to see all these crowds of people, and there's some food stands over here too. And look at this, there's a huge distillery right here out in the open, and they've got like all this beer lined up right away, and you see these two centaur sisters shooting like arrows into this target practice thing. You can see over here to the north a familiar face.
Hey, you should go back.
Davos will tap Ethanor and remind me the name for the Carcatrix. Carcatrix and Ethanor on the back and go, that was an amazing decision. You
Aethanor sort of chuckles and continues to walk onwards.
Mm-hmm.
We should actually probably move from behind, and I hear like the thunking of wood being hit by an arrow. We should probably stand right here.
This man jumps out in front of you holding 2 steins of beers and says, "Greetings!
Ah,
greetings.
Please, take some of the honey brew."
That sounds amazing. I don't think I've ever tried that type of brew. And I'll grab one.
And you can smell the sweetness of the honey coming off of it.
this is quite fragrant. Did you make it yourself?
Yes. With the help of the druids.
Amazing.
Sir Aethanor, could you hand me some brew? I am too short.
Avery will
Hey,
hand
Thor.
one back to you.
Yeah, takes the tankard and hands it.
I
sort of
take it
on
in my
to-
2 claws and put it up to my crab face for a sippy.
Oh. Do you want one of those straws, like the silly straws?
Oh my god, yes.
Yes, he has silly straws for you.
That's so cool. So you said the druids help you craft this brew?
Yes. You see, they help the bee population. Without them, the bees would have died out a long time ago.
Oh, I mean, I hope that never happens anywhere else.
No,
They're
of course
essential
not.
to every ecosystem.
Colony collapse.
Stares into the camera.
No, I think they're fine. We haven't met any bees yet. We're fine.
No, that. Is this your trade, by the way? This brewing situation?
Yes, I'm a brewer by trade. But I hope to
Oh.
compete in some of the competitions that are going around here at the gala. My name's Gusto.
Gusto. Nice to
So-
meet you.
Gasto, where is your normal distillery? This stuff is amazing. We would like maybe to buy some of that for even after the gala is over.
Oh, my distillery was in the Verdruran Forest. I'm a werebore. I'm not allowed into normal society.
Yeah, but we're in the forest. The forest is a wide area.
It's
How can we find it?
it's in the forest. I've never had to give directions before.
How can, without giving direction, how do you get customers?
Well, mainly just the druids and the awakened animals.
Damn those druids hogging it all to themselves. Yeah. So, do you have any landmarks to give?
Absolutely. You know where the Isle of Erwin is?
Yeah. Let me
Oh.
check.
You know this, Davos.
Do I know?
You do know. Here, let me take you to the map. There you go. So the Isle of Erwin is smack dab.
I'm still loading.
No sweat.
Okay.
It's smack dab in the middle of the Verdurine Forest. If you scroll down all the way, you'll see an island right smack dab in the center. Yep. Only druids are allowed there.
How about rangers or anyone?
Only druids are allowed there.
They're not cool enough.
Okay, so I know the Isle. So where compared to the Isle are you? Or are you telling me that you are in the Isle itself?
Oh no, I'm to the north by the Verdura Nexus.
Okay.
To the south of Wispel.
What now?
The south of Wispel, the Verdura Nexus. You travel by tree to get there.
Oh, yeah. So sounds plausible. I know my mother used to go somewhere from tree to tree. Yeah, so, okay, we have somewhere nearby that we can go when we want to buy that stuff. Sounds great.
Oh, absolutely. I would be happy to sell it to you. How many ingots are you willing to pay?
Ingots of what?
Ingots. You know, what the druids use for trade.
Any specific precious metal, like silver, gold, copper?
Oh, no,
platinum?
no, not like that. Like ingots. You know, elemental ingots.
Could you show us what one looks like?
And he pulls one out, and he takes out what appears to be like a manifestation of pure tree.
Oh.
This is a tree ingot.
Davos, do you make those?
I think they are probably something like, and I'll open my gate to begin with.
Oh, please, not in public, sir.
While Davos is doing that, I would like to ask if I could see it momentarily and roll an inventor check and see how this is crafted.
Oh yeah, you hold it, and it feels like it is solid, but it doesn't look solid, like it's ephemeral.
So, Gusto, this is the primary source of trade around here?
Well, it's a primary source of trade for druids. The regular people around here will accept coin or trade.
I'm looking at the raw, basically, wood energy, and I'm looking at my base kinesis, and I try to channel basically to see if I can somehow mold or create or something like that in a similar way as I can create normal wood.
Okay. Well, you can generate plant matter, but you can't seem to make whatever this ephemeral, nebulous solid is.
So I'll spend a few seconds concentrating on my hand trying to pull that. Weird.
Cockatrax!
I know.
Thank God you're here! Some assholes killed the protectors of the forest! If you see them, you have to fuck them up!
Quick! She's with other people. We can go around and maybe she won't see us.
I swear to God, one of them is a drunk, another is a guy from the Darklands, one guy can't wear a shirt, and then the last guy has guns. Who uses guns in a fantasy campaign? I tell ya.
Have I heard of the protectors of the forest?
Yes. Let's all split up and go all around the gala.
We look back and we see the tail end of the rest of the party scattering.
I think we're go ahead. I think we're keeping company with the individuals you speak of.
I think Avery is too invested in learning about this wood nugget to hear Acorn, and he turns around and sees no one of his party. Where everyone go?
No. Davos is nearby, just kinda hiding behind this stall of beers.
So this woman comes up to you, Avery.
Oh, hello, and I hand back the wooden ingot. That way I'm not stealing it.
Colorful.
Hello. Why,
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. I've not seen a visitor from the Darklands in century.
I'm glad to make that change for you. I'm Avery.
My name is Tashana Starborn. I am the ruler of Wispill, and I'm a senator within the Taldin Senate.
Ambassador of the Taldor Senate.
Well, my political career isn't really all that I am. I'm just here to enjoy myself, really. But I have to introduce myself like that. But please, tell me about yourself. I see you have inventions. Oh, you wouldn't believe how many people here don't rely on technology. Even as a practitioner of magic myself, technology interests me greatly.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I am Avery. I am from a local area called Emberbrook. I'm not sure if you've been.
Emberbrook? Isn't that the place where that major thieves consortium is? The Zelos consortium?
You'd be surprised that me and the other ruling lords of Emberbrook has already taken care of them.
Oh, well, how wonderful and efficient.
This is what we try to do. As new lords, we kind of want to make a good impression, so...
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. What, hello there.
Oh, speaking of which, here's Davos.
Nice to meet you, colorful lady.
And this is Zell, nothing else. Right,
Perfectly
Zell?
normal.
As Acorn starts to go back and says, like, Tanasha, we're gonna miss the show. Go like, oh, you.
All the color in Avery's face fades as he looks at Acorn. Hi,
Davos
Wait.
will going back to Acorn and say, "Oh, you."
It seems you both know it. Like you know these people well, Acorn.
Acorn actually sent us back in time, or sent us forward through time at one point. Isn't that right, Acorn? And if I'm not mistaken, Acorn also almost ignited us on fire. As a little funny joke.
Hold me back.
Stop that.
I'm fine. I need a drink. And she just dunks herself into one of the beers.
Well, you have to pay for that, Acorn.
Just bubbles come to the surface.
Yes, he goes.
Well,
So,
we should-
Tanisa, how nice of a name. And
Why,
what
thank you.
Weird. What? Why
I'm falling around here.
are you like a rainbow?
Oh, my hair? Oh, do you like it?
Yeah, it's distinct.
Oh, I can
I'd
make
say.
your hair a rainbow if you want.
Ooh.
Uh,
He's like, I was just complimenting you, man. Please.
So over
I
at this
like green.
I can do different shades of green. But over at this other tent where Lodin is, you see one of the attendees of the gala, who's a druid, is doing this little bee colony demonstration. And she's got all these different flowers as well as some vegetables and whatnot. And she tries offering some of the stuff to Lodin, saying like, look at how wonderful this can do for crop rotation and management. If you yourself are happen to have some land or would like one of my bee colonies, I would be happy to install one for you.
Could you show my people how to treat and maintain them? Because I have nothing to do with bees.
Oh, absolutely. I am quite versed in the ways of apiary. And we could construct an apiary on your grounds if you'd like.
Absolutely. I'll have you get in contact with my seneschal.
I'm not sure what that is.
Lady Eleanor, the wonderful, she basically handles all of our numbers.
Cut away to Lady Eleanor sitting at a desk just drinking from a bottle.
Hey, it's her fault that she hasn't told us about any sort of pacts and treaties and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But if it means I don't have to talk to Acor, you can tell me everything you know about bees.
Oh, absolutely. And this guy on stage starts doing his ShamWow demonstration of flowers and everything. And he's got like these little fertilizer packs that he just starts slapping on pots, going like, it's the fertilizer wow, the perfect thing for flowers. You might not think it's important to watch your flowers grow, but with this you actually can. They'll grow so fast, and pollen is just getting everywhere and going and blowing in the wind as he's doing this demonstration with all these different kinds of exotic flowers letting loose their pollens. And as soon as they get a whiff of it, these bees start to get quite angry.
Oh my god!
And people start panicking.
Okay. I assume that the security guards hear the scream.
Loden gets swarmed by bees. Ah!
Loden, just catch all the bees. You're a monk.
Yes.
Catch all the bees.
I can catch them once I knock them out permanently.
Ooh, that's a good rule.
Oh, initiative.
Bee-induced
Alright.
panic.
Nice.
Not a
getting-
good roll for me.
Still need a Zealous and an Athanor to roll.
Is Zealous in the initiative order?
Yes, he is. He should have been. He's up
Oh yeah,
top.
that's that. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
And Athanor, if you need help, or if you need help rolling initiative, let us know.
No,
So-
sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
You'll go to the encounter tab, which is the little fist. There you go. All right, now it's time for the NPCs.
2020.
Mm-hmm.
The bees.
So Loden,
Not the bees.
Loden, you're sharper than Nicolas Cage ever was. You act first.
Not the bees.
Not the bees.
This guy hasn't given any indication of what should be done to stop these bees.
She's just looking at it, going like, "No, the pollen! You idiot! It's not that good! It's just like, it's made them insane somehow. They're crazy. They need to be calmed down. We need
How
to
do you
smoke
calm
them.
them?
Smoke!
Where's the smoke?
Smoke! You need to make fire!
I'm going to move and start shuffling people out of the way
Okay.
because I do not have fire, means of creating fire, and
Okay.
I don't want to be the first thing. I don't want to be the first one to kill something. At least not today.
Okay. So you can use diplomacy to try to calm the panicking people, or you can use medicine to prevent against injuries, or you can use nature to instruct the crowd on how to best protect themselves from bees.
Yeah, that's not things I do. So it's medicine or nothing.
Okay.
I will move over and attempt to perform medicine to help treat people who are injured, I suppose.
Okay. Preventative injury.
Maybe if they rub some mud on their skin, the bees won't be able to sting them so hard. A blind roll or a regular?
It is a regular roll. The DC is 20.
Nope.
So you do your best, but you're not equipped to deal with insect stings.
And that is my go.
Okie dokie. Next is the bee swarm. And they're gonna go through this woman and go, "No, they're turning against me!" And then they're gonna go over to this crab. So, swarming stings. I'm gonna need a basic reflex save.
I'm not good at those. Okay, bees.
Use your crustacean hide, quick. Hey, that's a crit.
Oh, nice. So, I don't know what you do. They try
I
to.
do a sick backflip,
Oh God.
Crab, hell yeah.
and they're so impressed that they just pause for a second.
They go right through to this poor fellow as he just shouts and cries. The bees, he's got them in his mouth. They're crawling into his mouth and they're all over his eyes.
Oh dear God.
Now comes the bee-induced panic part. Because this panicked man who's suffering from stings, he might accidentally injure some people.
Oh no.
Athanor, if he injures somebody accidentally, do we beat him up?
So he goes through these centaur sisters and knocks them prone as he's panicking and trying to get to a source of water to wash off the bees as they just fall to the ground with a yelp each. The next bee swarm goes, and it's going to head right over here to Loden. I'm going to need a reflex save.
We'll attempt one.
You make those.
24. That is a success. You'll only be taking half damage.
Was I healed before this, or am I at my current hit points?
You're all fully healed. You're all
That's
fully
fine.
healed. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'll just rest for the night before I take my damage.
No problem. And I'm going to need a fortitude save to see if you get the bee venom. But it says wasp venom.
I will take the damage.
Okay. So it is a DC 21. That is a failure. So you're at the first stage of poison, which lasts 6 rounds. You take 2 poison damage. Zelos, you hear a really obnoxious buzzing sound. And all these people are just screaming and panicking.
I'm going out to see what's going on.
Bees! Bees!
Bees! I got just the thing.
Oh.
Smoke them out as he fires at the bees at Loden. As 2 people go like, whoa!
Loaded, look out! My lord.
You know what? I meant to do that.
Okay. Hit by 2. Ah, 18 damages. And this is piercing, correct? Or bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
All right. So you're not going to do the full damage. You're only going to do 11 because they seem to have some sort of resistance to bludgeoning.
Let's try it again.
Hit. You're really accurate with these bullets. You're just knocking off bees. For another 11 damage as part of the swarm is just falling at Loden's feet.
And my turn.
Okay. Davos! The honey mead is so good, you can really hear the bees buzzing.
Do I hear the commotion from this side?
Oh,
or not?
definitely. It sounds like someone knocked over 2 tables and is yelling.
I assume that I need to move something like that, right?
You can bust it down. You don't need to care about other people's things.
I don't want to bust it out, so
Okay.
I will need to move around it. Or is there enough like space to?
There's enough
maybe
space
go?
for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna start moving by the thing.
Okay.
Oh, I see the people down there. I see the man running with the wasp from him. Finish my movement here, and I'll try to calm them down.
Okay.
Don't worry. We will get this under control. Just don't run around like madmen. And
DC?
you ladies,
Oh, yeah.
just calm. DC?
Yep, DC is 21 nature.
Nature or diplomacy? It's the same role for me, but
Yep, it can. Diplomacy will be DC 22 though.
okay, so I'll use nature.
Mm-hmm. All right, that is a success, and he starts to calm down, but he's still covered in bees. It's like he's wearing a shirt and a beard made out of bees. As he just looks at you helplessly and goes like, "I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die."
Give me a few seconds, and then I'll make sure that these bees cannot hurt you anymore. But I'll need a few seconds, because that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Avery.
All right. Hearing the commotion, Avery will be like, everyone get back as I will go into overdrive.
Mm-hmm.
So what you all see is Avery hitting both the knees of the suit he's wearing, and hopefully, with a crafting check, I succeed.
Mm-hmm.
That's a critical success. We love to see it. I'm in critical overdrive.
Nice.
Which means I have now 45 feet of movement. I see Zelos essentially bursting these bees. I'm like, oh, that's going to end well. And I think what I'll do is I'll rush to where Davos is first. So first, the second action there.
This woman grabs your lapel and goes on her gnomish skates after you.
Okay. And seeing the bees on this individual, can I take a quick glance at this little barrel full of, I assume, arrows?
Yep, full of arrows.
Are they wooden?
They are wooden.
To grab one, would that be an action or not?
That would be an action to interact.
Ah, sugar, honey, ice, and tea. All right.
Tell me what you need me to do.
Could you hand me something that is flammable?
Yes. And she hands you one of the arrows.
Excellent. I am going to attempt a crafting check on the feather parts of the arrow to disperse them in a point where if they ignite, they won't burn up immediately. So I'm trying to make them induce smoke. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, you're trying to make a smoke stick.
Yes. Public crafting or GM?
Public crafting, because we know what the smoke stick DC is because of its item level.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, I start taking out my crafting tools and start chipping away at this. I assume 33 definitely makes a smoke stick.
You critically succeed.
So how many do you think this makes? Just 1 or 2?
4.
4? All right, cool. I have 4 smoke sticks. And I'll turn to our new gnomish friend. Is it Telior or Teliana?
Tanasha.
Tanasha.
I'm in your NPC portfolio.
Sorry, there are bees, Tanasha. You could take one of these and then run up to the bees and then start this. They should be subdued.
Okay.
I want to say that in the NPC portfolio you have put twice the.
Oh, Amagora.
Yes, yeah. I put her twice for a reason. Don't worry.
Yes, but when you click on Tanasa, it just opens up Emorga.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it for Observer yet, so I will do that after the bees. Don't worry.
After the bees.
Okay.
Yeah. So I seeing her rush off, I would probably hand her 2, so that was good also have 1.
Don't worry. You can count on me, man. I just met.
I'm hoping she knows what she's doing. I feel like I should empower her. And that's my turn. That's 3 actions.
Ah, Crab Boy. It's your moment.
So this guy is covered in bees.
Yeah, he most definitely is covered in bees, and so is Loden.
I'm fairly slow, but I'm gonna start sideways walking toward him. And he said it, but I want to. If I got him so like a lot of water to like wash them off would be helpful for him.
Okay. What? And the centaur lady looks at you and says, like, water? You need water? Take my water skin. And she puts like a miniature barrel of water that she had in a saddlebag down by you.
Aw. Could I use this?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 2 gallons of water.
With my little crabby stick, I'll point to the guy and summon some water.
Okay. All right. So what is your spell DC?
With this thing, it's 21.
Let's see if they get wet. They do not.
Nice.
And their little wings do not get wet, but you did splash the man, so they're trying to get off of him now, and they kind of look at you very angrily.
Didn't
Would that be reversed? That Bramble? I'm sorry to call out.
What's up?
Yeah.
If 21 is a save, does it mean the bees did not make the
Oh,
save?
that is correct. Yes, they did not make the save. You are correct. So this will put them prone and on the ground.
Wet bees.
Oh, they're immune to prone, so I'm just going to move them off the man. They don't want to be on. They don't want to be wet.
Oh.
And I'm going to calm them down. They're all on the ground now.
And then
That's
I'll
a champion.
point at the man before he does something rash. He said, "Away from the bees."
Ah! He starts stepping on them out of
No,
anger.
stop! Away from the bees!
No, away from him, you fool.
I'm still in bee-induced panic. It's a level 5 hazard.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okay. Clicky, clicky, next. Athenor, champion of the forest. Bees!
Can I try and calm this, sort of the one just here that's just in front of me?
Absolutely.
Can I try and make a check to calm them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why. It's nature, isn't it? Yep.
Nature is going to be a DC 21, or you can use diplomacy, DC 22, if you have that special feat that allows you to, calm down animals with diplomacy.
No, I don't think I do.
All right.
Ooh.
So 13 isn't going to make it, and people kind of look around and they go like, no, we have to run. We have to go. And they start moving around, and it starts agitating the bees even more. Except for this woman, who comes over to your side and say, how can I help, sir?
Does she look like a druid or a
She looks like this, like a military woman.
Athenor sort of says that we need to make sure we're protecting the people, so make sure you're keeping them calm and out of harm's way.
I can do that.
And then Athenor is going to use elemental toss, and it's fire.
Okay.
So we will roll 1 damage. Oops. Ooh, very nice.
Ooh. So, fire, you say?
Yes,
All right.
fire.
All right.
And then
What's the damage? Ah,
so 9. So what's that? 38.
38 damage. So,
Yep.
you see all the bees ignite simultaneously and fall to the ground in a very messy heap of insects. Dead.
Very nice. And then I will yeah, because that's 2 actions. I'll move to there. So
Okay.
get towards the next ones.
Now let's see. You first did an action for nature, then you did your 2 action. Oh, wait, it's not 2 action. Okay. Yeah, you're good.
It's 1. Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
Clicky, clicky.
So yeah, at the bottom of the turn order, there's an end turn option, and that will move its Loden's turn. So on that right-hand side where we rolled initiative, or if you rolled it from the character sheet, that might be different. So on the right-hand side, you see that chat button at the very top, where it says chat messages.
Yep.
So to the right of that, if you click on it, it has encounters. You just see the turn order.
Yep.
And at the very bottom of the turn order, past the characters. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's go. No, you don't have to say sorry. Listen, new experience. You're good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep. You may take a hero point for helping your fellow player.
Nice. I'm gonna waste it immediately.
Oh my god. Loden, you're up. There's just this mess of charcoal in front of you. You haven't seen magic like that before, except from Vorderschnork, the sorcerer.
The other bees are tamed.
They are on the
ones at the
ground. They look like they're still angry.
I'm gonna go to the apiary, right?
Yeah.
Apiary.
Yep, apiary.
And tell him to go attend to your bees before they get agitated again. I pick him up and take him the rest of the way.
Oh God, this is such a bad
And that's gonna
situation. Dear God, why? They go right over the apiary. No, I have no equipment on right now. As they cover her.
Please don't tell me they sting her.
And she runs to the equipment. Now the panic starts happening again as this man runs away off the map and goes toppling into some market stands. And these people continue running.
Not towards the fire.
Fire will protect us.
I like how the
They are
Shamrock
not
guy in the
wrong.
shade- the Shamrock guy in the shade is like, oh, I'm pretty safe up here.
So these people over by the stage start to fall down and start toppling over each other.
Oh shit. Oh my god, who the fuck is that?
I'm Pasprickle. What, you don't like this face? You see this man? You don't think he's a friend? You don't think he's a friend here to help you?
Rambo, I'm not one to judge on the appearance. I was just taken off guard because I right clicked and dragged, and I was like, oh, that's a new person I didn't see earlier.
So 4 people are being trampled on each other.
Oh shit.
This bee swarm is defeated.
Yes.
Zelos.
Yes.
It's your
No.
turn, sir.
I see the T for target already. Oh no.
Oh God! Oh God! Please don't shoot me while I'm in the bees. Hit. It's like William Tell, but with bees.
I got it.
9 damage. As you see more of the swarm hit the floor.
And
Hit. for 2 damage as this man just starts letting loose bullets, and you can see like the apiary tent start to fall down and deflate as all the bullets go through the bees and through the tent.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Reload.
Davos.
I'll follow the guy who ran,
Okay.
go to shouting distance, and try to calm him down to not cause any more damage in his
Okay.
wake. No, you shouldn't run. Just stop, drop, and roll.
He's dropping a lot of other people, causing them to roll.
Yeah. So that will be again a nature or like a diplomacy now that there are no bees around, just to calm him down. Or actually, even better idea. I don't see how far away he is from where I am now.
He's just about 10 feet. He's off the map.
Okay, so I'll just spend the second action, go in front of him, try to use my big size to kind of block his way, and then can I spend my last action trying to grapple him? And
Yeah, of course. That'll calm him down.
Stop! No, not that way! And I try to basically grab him from the back of his shirt.
All right, I'll give you the token so you can try and grapple him. He's a wood giant.
Oh. Kinda forgot that little. Okay, so
Athletics?
yeah, I think I'm searching.
The DC is 25.
That's high, but I think that I can grapple.
Critical success as you grab him and try to calm him down. You just grab his shin, get him down on the ground.
Get down.
So, if the DC is 25, that's not a critical success. I just rolled a grapple check against his token, so
Yep.
maybe his token has lower things. So
Nope, his
Really
token
cool.
has DC 25, but it is treated as creature level 1 because they didn't make actual character sheets for them. So I'm going off of what his skills are.
oh, okay. So
It's a regular success.
normal,
Yes.
regular success. Yes. Okay, I grab him and keep trying to calm him down. Like I'm not grabbing him aggressively, just trying to stop him from thrashing everywhere.
Yes. All right, Avery, this woman is going to do exactly what you told her to do.
Oh, if it's my turn, I'll definitely outspeed her.
Yep.
As I see her run up, I'm gonna just run my 90 feet to get to the bees. With my 2 actions and my 3rd action, I'm going to start the smoke stick I have. in my
I
hand
got it!
personally.
And she throws them at you and the person in the tapiary, and Athanor.
All right. Yeah, I'll end my turn here.
Okay. Mr. Krabs.
Well, I can't see the bees anymore.
They're obscured.
Yes. Can I still attempt to calm the bees?
You can attempt to calm the people who are panicked by the bees.
Okay, I'll try that.
Okay. DC 22 diplomacy or DC 21 nature?
I'll do a guidance on myself first. And then I'll do a nature.
Okay. All right. So that is a success as the people start calming down and start collecting themselves and go into this nearby tent to try to avoid the bees. You need one more success, and then the hazard is dealt with.
That's my turn.
All right. Click next.
Oh, yeah, just remember when you end your turn to click that end turn button. There you go.
Yeah, I just forgot again.
No
Eight-
worries. You just have
Athenor,
it.
champion of nature.
Okay. I might do. I'm probably. Am I obscured where I am? Like
You are
partially? Yeah.
You are obscured to everyone outside the smoke, and you are obscured to everyone inside the smoke.
Okay. Part of me wants to just step out and reassure these people that everything's going to be okay. Just to negate the hazard. Yeah, I might do that. So I'm going to step out and then I'm going to roll a... So I can either roll nature or diplomacy, was that right?
Correct. Diplomacy will be 22. Nature will be 21.
We'll give diplomacy a go.
Successful as the people stop panicking and listen to you.
Very nice. And then... and I'll sort of direct them sort of away from the giant smoky area, that kind of thing.
These centaur ladies are going to help you by bearing some of the people on their backs as they evacuate.
Awesome. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do inside there. Yeah, I might just end. I'm just gonna do this. I will. Yes. I'm just gonna. Oh.
What happened?
I'm just gonna shield myself.
Okay.
And turn.
All right. Carcatrix, I thought we already had your turn. Am I wrong?
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
What happened?
Did someone change their initiative?
Why did Athenor go up in initiative?
Someone
Ethanor's
changed his
too strong.
initiative. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Loden.
I'm feeling a little bad that I got the beekeeper surrounded, so I'm going to help him gather up his smoked out bees.
Okay. So you go in and you see the obscured bees. If you want to hit them, it's going to be a DC 5 flat check to make your attack.
I thought I thought they might be pacified, so I'm just kind of trying to push them together so
Okay.
that he can scoop them up and put them somewhere.
Yeah, they are becoming pacified.
How do I assist the beekeeper?
Well, they're pretty freaked out right now. So, if you want, you could get like a piece of pottery or something and start, putting the bees into, or maybe get like one of the nets that's in the tent.
I will do that then. I'll grab it. A net, hand it to the beekeeper. It's like, here, I don't know how to do this.
You try handing it to her. It's just like, thank
You want me to net you and the bees?
Do what you need to do. I've lived my life.
I kind of need you alive to help me with my apiaries.
I'm one with the bees now. And she does indeed get them into the netting and the pots and whatnot as they begin to calm down. And as the smoke clears and the people begin to leave the area calmly and efficiently, begins to feel a little more normal. And that's
What are you
when
talking about? Mass chaos is normal for us.
And that's where several awakened trees and a druid show up on the scene and say, What's going on here? Do you need assistance with security?
Oh.
Everything is handled.
Under control as of now.
Ah, okay. And he calls off the trees, and the trees go away and whatnot.
I'll check on the beekeeper and say, "Are you harmed? Are you okay?"
I
hate
never-
bees now.
I never felt so many holes in my body.
I'll do a medicine check with my healer's gloves.
Yep.
just to ensure she's okay.
Yep.
Blind, yeah.
Blind. It's gonna be a CR1 though, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you succeed, and you manage to patch up the insect wounds and whatnot. As Tashana comes up behind you and says, "Like, that was amazing. You used your inventions and you helped people."
You were also impressive. You showed bravery in a very, I will be honest, a very scary situation.
Oh no.
And your assistance with the quiver, the arrow, excuse me, was very well needed.
Who's to say that politicians are useless?
You know what? You and I will get along real well.
For my part, I'll tap the giant on the back and say, "Okay, you're fine now, right?"
I'm good.
So, here. Does he have wounds on him?
Yeah, he has quite a few bee stings and whatnot.
Here, have an apple. That should help a little bit, and I'll make an apple for him, and I'll see Lodin sprinting towards me. Oh, and here's one for you. So I'll make...
And here's a beer for you.
Not that, sorry. Where is the apple?
Extract element. You're trying to
He's
extract the
taking
wood
the
out of this
the
wood
out of-
giant.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It's one of them can eat an apple for that.
All right. Yeah.
After he eats the healing apple, I will look over the giant for wounds as well.
I think he seems okay. There are welts, but those will heal with time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go here and start stomping on the fire to get it off.
Oh my god!
No one interested in a flaming fire.
Yeah. You manage to extinguish the fire before it spreads to the hay. The hay seats.
Thank you, Lodin. Oof, that was...
I say, you two seem familiar.
Do we?
Yes. Are you Teldon?
Technically, yes.
Ah.
We are Lords of Taldor. Why? Who are you?
My name is Alice Quinley. I am an Eagle Knight of Andoran. I was about to say Eagle Scout.
I thought so.
Oh. Okay. And why will the scout from Andor know about
Knight!
the Lords of Taldor?
Knight.
Yes. Why will the soldier, a knight from Andoran know about us?
Well, after your gala, we were given a report about all the banditry and whatnot in your town. We were told that it was a lot.
You mean the banditry that we stomped out, right?
Yes.
Yes, there was like an annoying representative, like that woman who couldn't keep her mouth shut, right? That one was from Andoran. What was her name?
If she's a politician, I don't care to know her name, Elise says.
Oh. That's even better then. So, can we help you somehow?
Yes. I was wondering if you were going to compete in some of the gala competitions. It would be nice to see a little Tal'Din and are in competition. Friendly, of course.
I guess if one of us seemed like we're able to do one of the challenges, what are these? What's going to happen?
Well, the first one is the caber toss. I assume you know what that is. That's a Tal'Din tradition.
Must have missed that in caber tossing class. What is that?
Well, you throw a
wait
log.
second. Do I know about it with expert etiquette? If
Yeah.
it's like a traditional. Okay.
They throw dead trees around.
Oh, the tree tossing thing. Yes. So, what my friend meant when he said, if we can compete, he meant not that Tal'Dan lords, of course, can compete in everything, but we have responsibilities as security here, so I'm not sure that we will have time to compete with everything. Right, Lodin?
I see.
And also, trees are kind of heavy. No, I usually don't toss them around very often.
I see.
Depends.
But still,
You have to move a few logs here and there.
Thank you for what you did for these people. I was quite impressed.
That is our job.
Well, thanks for offering to pitch in.
Speaking about that tree tossing thing, where is it held?
At the amphitheater. And as that is being said, this woman comes up behind Ethanor and clasps his shoulder from behind and says, "You are quite the warrior."
And he's single.
Not anymore. And the other one flanks him.
Oh no.
Davos gives a thumbs up from far away. See, Auntie was right.
Athanor has to run. And so he
That's
just
okay.
starts pushing.
These centaur ladies are good at running.
So he's just gonna book it.
I told you, Vandalia. All the good ones are gay.
Lodin isn't.
Exactly what she meant.
But yeah, the people start coming back and everything, and they start saying thank you to all of you who protected them. And Acorn comes back and says, like, what did I miss? I'm soaked in honey. I can't think.
Is there any remaining pollen from the one that's scattered on the ground?
Oh, yeah. There's, it's everywhere.
I'll pick a little bit and can I do a herbalism lore to see if there is something wrong with it?
Sure.
Acorn, you might want to check out this tent over here and see what's going on.
Oh, yeah. It's, no.
Especially since you're covered in honey, you don't want to get outside in the open elements, you know.
And there's nothing in here but bees! Ah! And she goes flying around the tent. How dare you! So, Davos, as far as you can tell, while the pollen looks normal, he's treated it with something. Some sort of chemical. And it's, kind of smells, like insecticide.
I'm gonna approach the rest of the guys, including the noble and the beekeeper, and I'll say,
Avery, can you go away? I mean, Acorn?
What?
I'll also.
I can make him go away.
No, Acorn,
run.
could you leave?
I run at max speed.
Oh, God.
Why
Why don't you go away?
I'll also tap the one who spread it a little bit and say,
Yeah.
can you come a little bit here with us?
Of course. Have you come to talk to me about my miracle of pollen grow?
I'm gonna open my palm and show the pollen that I have and say, so this thing is covered in insecticide.
Well, of course, it keeps the bees away from the plants. That way the plants can flourish.
And how do you suppose the plants will pollinate if there are no bees around?
Well, that's why you use the fertile wow. And he claps it again against one of the pots, and the pollen goes flying and then settles back down. You do it yourself. You're your own bee. I'll kill you! And this little gnome comes up and starts kicking this man's shins.
Avery runs up and like holds her back with his menial strength. Like, all right, hold on.
I swear to Gazra!
Dumbfounded, looking first on the man who's just spread the pollen, then on the pollen of the hand, and goes, you didn't think that it was a bad idea to spread insecticide next to insects?
I didn't think anyone would keep insects as pets. I think that's a dumb hobby. She
Okay.
just
You could see them from the stage. They were two huge swarms right in open view. Like
I can't be
right
held
there.
I can't be held responsible for other people's bad judgment. I have a valid product.
No.
I'm trying to sense motive on him when he says
Okay.
that he didn't know that they were bees around.
Yeah.
Can I
I don't
join in
think
on
so.
this to see if he is an inquisitive mind, someone that is an inventor, or is he just a salesman trying to sell pollen to people as if it's a
Yeah.
snake oil?
Yeah.
Can I do either a crafting or a society check to determine if this individual is an inquisitive mind?
Sure. So, Davos, he seems legit to you, but Carctarax, this is a shyster. This is a salesman. This is a flim-flam artist. This is snake oil.
He's selling salt to the sea.
Sir, your
that
product
kind of
is idiotic. I must ask you to leave. You have caused damage to this festival.
Avery, you can also confirm that he is indeed a snake oil salesman.
All right. I take the product from his hand. So
who are
this is your invention, right?
That's mine. Give that back.
You see, I grasp it close to my chest. This is your invention, correct?
Correct.
How was it made?
He just goes silent.
He starts sweating.
And what properties does
secret.
pollen have to repair?
Fertilization.
Did you take it into account anybody in the druidic circles who would have insects as not only companions but as defenders in your concoction and distributing it here?
I assumed insects weren't part of the animal tag.
I assume that today's your last day here at the Wood Festival. I appreciate and I say it very snidely, your inquisitive inquiries into creations. But if you're here just to sell pollen to people who can do better, you're not needed here.
So at this point, 2 awakened trees come and collect this man. No!
Take
No!
him away, boys.
Ah!
Take him away, boys.
You haven't seen the last of me! You'll pay!
Yeah.
All of you will pay! You and your damn bees! It won't bring back your honey!
I take the fertilizer, the whatever ShamWow variant he has created,
Yes.
and I put it into the subterfuge chute just to burn it. Is everyone okay? One last call.
Yeah, and everyone seems alright. The Centaur ladies thank you. Tanashah, the senator, thanks you. Elise Quindley thanks you. But not this
Then by all
guy.
means-
He comes over and he starts to size you guys up.
Oh god.
Why, hello there.
Hello.
He looks so happy.
I am happy. I'm very happy.
Are you okay? Or are you harmed by the bees as well?
No, Kasprikle was completely unharmed.
Casperco. Okay.
Have I heard of this individual? Is he well known around the forest?
He's a Pokwaji agitator. He's basically a guy who makes trouble for other people.
Oh, okay.
Acorn's bigger brother.
Looks like the type.
Don't you dare lump me in with that asshole, she says.
Now, may I ask?
I think I have a new friend. I bring him a beer.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yes? You show respect? You show respect to Cosprinkle, friend.
Casperco, are you here
You
for the
keep-
festival?
You keep annoying Acorn, those beers keep coming.
Yes, I'm in the caber toss. I have my team all set.
You need a team to toss scavers? Okay.
Well, yes, you need a team of 3.
Good to know. I assume you are how do I say it? You're popular to win, or how do I say, are you what people consider their champion in caber toss, or
Yes.
Aren't the logs bigger than you, though?
That's why it's a contest.
That's why he has a team.
Oh, that may be a good strategy. Maybe the first toss is with him on the log, and then he goes further.
oh, is that what you do? Is that what
No.
you do, Capricorn?
No.
You sure?
I'm Cosprinkle very sure.
Okay, Capricorn. Well, we appreciate you trying to size us up and trying to scare the competition away. I walk up and slap both Davos and Lotus' backs, but like I do it like as if I have strength, but I really don't, and both my hands hurt.
He sees you do it, and then he slaps their backs to intimidate you.
Yes, Davos. Can he reach Davos' back? Isn't
Yes.
he like
He's got
very
little
small and Davos very
spindly
large?
arms.
Also, Avery, don't forget, Lodin only have a deceptive portrait. He's not that strong.
I know. I'm trying to play it up so he can fucking leave us alone. He's being weird and trying to size you up. Like, nah.
Yeah, we may meet in the competition or may not, little fella. I can,
Little.
I
Yeah.
can probably give you some pointers in the Taldane traditions if I have the time. But we will see. We will see.
You mean the Taldane
And
tradition to
and
suck?
as he tries to hit me in the back to size me up, I'll just gently pat him in the head like a little boy. Yeah, good. Yeah, we will. Maybe we will meet.
His hair follicles are sharp.
Ah,
I'll grit my teeth, but still do it.
He goes.
You'll be competing against the Eagle Knight though. Over there.
Oh, I'm not
If we-
competing, Alice says.
Oh, then why were you asking me if we were competing and we'd have some competition?
Because I was going to see which ones you were going to participate in, and then I would participate in them.
What other competitions are there?
Oh, there's plenty. I think there's an insult contest tomorrow. There's also Prismati. I assume you know what that is.
What's Prismati?
yeah, I'm pretty new to this too. What is
This
it?
crab is talking.
That I am. A pleasure to
I
meet you, ma'am. I reach out my claw.
Oh, and she kneels down and she very gently shakes it. My father was a druid, but I've never seen a creature like you before.
A crab? Maybe you weren't near ocean or sea.
Nope.
I'm not from the sea. I was born in a river. But I agree, very large crabs are not very, even less so ones that can speak. I would like to participate in some of these contests. They sound entertaining.
Especially if there's a drinking contest, my dear crab friend. That will be a blast. I'm sure I can win that one.
I hope there's more honey meat. That was delicious.
Yeah.
So, shall we go to our?
Oh yeah.
We should
have another
continue our
round, right?
patrols.
Patrol.
Oh yeah, we still have to. Yeah, we're the
We are
security.
part of the security for this event.
Ah. How interesting.
It was what I told you before, that if we won't compete, it's not because the Taldan lords cannot, it's because we won't have time due to our...
I'm sure such big events would need security to watch over them. I'm sure we can compete and take part at the same time.
Yes, what my crab friend said.
Oh, Carcatrix.
Wise in the ways of the world.
It sounds
Very
like a
wise.
Pokemon name.
I choose you,
Yes.
Carcatrix. Carcatrix.
Yes. Yeah, that's me. I'm a Pokemon.
All right. So you handled an incident, and on your first incident, you kicked someone out of the gala.
Yeah, I feel like they'll make more trouble by doing snake oil shit.
He deserved it. He tried to take away the bees' jobs. Not in this economy.
None.
Oh,
That's
God.
AI job. Exhibition stages, people.
I thought we were going to bonfire first.
Bonfire it is.
Okay.
So make our way around.
No. From the there were
The-
boats,
apparently
like a ferry here to go.
I thought there was like a boat to.
I'm going to swim like a normal person.
But you won't see you for
What?
500 years, Carcatrix.
All
I'm
right.
very good for.
All right. So since you're going that way, I'm gonna roll some of my extra Fey Gala events in the shadows.
We might get attacked by sea creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I'll finally get to use. I'll get to use my aquatic shapes. Like them all. Turn into a larger crab.
Okay.
Yeah, and let's see. Let's get you all across there. Poor Athenor, he had to pick up his wife.
It's all good. It happens. Life happens.
It does. It does.
Life finds a way.
To ruin it. to ruin your time.
Dear Lord.
Gala Grounds Pier. Pierre.
I
Must
got
be
vision here.
French.
I'm blind.
Oh, wait, 2 Averys.
I've been here the whole time.
Mm-hmm. So, over by the pier and the bonfire, you see a big group of people, and among them is this man who is laughing boisterously and appears to be some sort of satyr.
Where?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's fancy.
Yes,
Look at him.
the laughing prince. And he's earned his name as he's always boisterously laughing. And you see that he is flooded with drink as well as many attractive admirers. And he doesn't seem to be moving at all from the bonfire.
I love this festival more and more. There are plenty of drinks to try and test.
Yeah, looks like that. Above game.
Yes.
I see we're at the pier map.
Correct.
Okay, just making sure. Because I don't see a bonfire.
Nope, they didn't give me an amphitheater. They didn't give me the stage.
Yeah,
I
that's
added
fair.
those myself. So this is
Then that means you just fucking rock. Simple as that.
nah. I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that we had the battle maps where we needed the battle maps.
I appreciate that. No worries.
Where-
I don't see him.
Where around is the satyr though in the
Near the
bonfire?
bonfire. You have to use your imagination, sir. I'm
It's
sorry.
gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
right here, gang. It's
Approach
gonna
the
be right
bonfire.
here.
Yes.
Because it just loaded for me. I didn't see where.
That's
the,
quite
where
alright,
it would be.
but they did not give the battle maps to go along with the actual adventure. So they
You're good,
included
bro.
additional battle maps, but I had to add extra ones on top of that, especially for the stage, which we just did.
Okay,
Gotcha.
and for the important question, where is the booze near the bonfire?
By him, by this man.
Oh, hello there.
And it goes like, hello, salutations. You smell sweetly of the pines. Come, sit by me, young man.
I prefer to stand, but what's that you're drinking?
Ah, fine wine. Finest wine made by the satyrs themselves.
Ooh, and do you give samples?
I do not. Unless you're
how
talking
would
about
the-
my body.
Then how would I know that this is the finest wine and not something
Well, they say
of
that
more
I'm
average quality?
some of the finest satyr.
True, but you may have bad taste in wine.
Absolutely not. My revelry is second to none.
Yes, but you're only judging yourself. How don't you need like an outsider opinion to validate your thoughts?
Absolutely not. I don't need anyone to validate me, he says, going next to his many admirers.
So, Prince, are you competing in any of these events?
Absolutely not. Mortals do not interest me.
Fair
They're-
enough.
Their bodies may be amusing, but their problems are not.
So what are you doing here? Just came here to watch?
Ah, yes, watch and do a little taste testing myself.
Well, Davos
you
seems to have
should try.
volunteered.
You should try the honey mead then. It was perfect.
Absolutely
Maybe even
not.
better than your wine.
No, nothing prepared by mortals is better than my wine.
How do you know that it's prepared by mortals?
Because I have existed many years before you, and many years after you shall I exist. And I tell you right now, that swill that you call alcohol, mead, and anything else is mere trifles. Water in my mouth. Ashes.
Sir, may I sample your wine? I am unaccustomed to drink and am looking to try new kinds.
Okay, he pours the wine directly on top of you.
I drink some of it.
Okay.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like a very, very sweet, very elaborate wine that has been distilled for nigh on a century. Like really, really sweet wine. Like a little too sweet. Like it may be turned to vinegar.
I cannot tell how good it is, but it's very sweet.
There, you
I
see?
like it.
As he says that, I'm gonna like put my hand on his cell, like take a drop of the wine from the cell and
I've been touched.
taste it with my with my finger. Yeah, it's just regular fake wine, right? Just too sweet to be called a perfect wine.
Here, you want a taste? Open your mouth.
Sure, Davos will oblige.
And he spits in your mouth.
Oh,
There, how do you like that taste?
Maybe he does.
I assume that it's about the same quality as the wine. Right?
Oh, the insult contest hasn't started yet, so no need to
Yeah.
practice.
Anyways, I don't see anything wrong here in this area. We have... I mean, there could potentially be problems later on because there are Fae, but so far, so good.
Mr. Prince, thanks for taking a couple minutes to speak with us.
Oh, no problem. You green shirts are always amusing. Go bother someone else.
thank you for the wine.
Ah, you're welcome. Come back anytime, young crab.
I will wander off.
Scuttle.
Scuttle. Yes, I move sideways.
Yes.
Here we have the big map.
Yeah.
Now let's go do the caber top.
Oh, you want to go to the amphitheater?
Let's go to the markets first. We're right here,
Yeah.
All right.
and then we'll go to the amphitheater, then the exhibition stages. And I think we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's looking secure.
Everything is dark.
There we go.
99% pure alcohol.
Mm.
More people around.
Yep. And as you start to see events unfold before you, you see a bustling marketplace. Everyone seems happy except for one gnome, dead center in the marketplace, arguing with a berry bush. As he says, I tell you, it's of no value to you. Just let me have it. I'm with Tishana. I'm the aide for the senator. You can give it to me. As this berry bush says, no refunds.
I will approach them and ask, is something the matter here?
And the gnome will turn to the crab and say, like, yes, this bush will not let me have that item. And I'm telling him that it is not money, it is not payment, and he should just give it to me.
Why
I look at
should he
the
give it
bush
to
and
you?
ask it, please explain the situation.
No.
He does not want to. What claim do you have on this item?
He goes like,
What item are we talking about to begin with?
He goes like, well, you see, it is of no use to this bush.
Yes, but what is it?
Was it yours? Did the bush take it from you?
It was neither of us, but I saw it first.
Then why does the bush have it?
All sales final. And it just looks very, very satisfied with itself as it rustles.
Again, what item are we talking about?
I tell you, it is of no consequence. The bush should just give it up.
Tell us what it is.
And as you begin arguing with this man, this troll comes from the underbrush underneath and says, like, Master, I will take care of this for you.
What the fuck?
He was green, and it was also green there. That's why he blended in.
So, can you then tell us what item your master has that this person here wants to claim?
Look, this is all just a misunderstanding, the gnome sputters, wiping his brow. You don't understand. I have money. Just let me pay you for it. Name your price. And
But
the bush
what
just...
is it?
It's
That
not
was, you see, that was vein starts slowly popping off his.
I look over the bush. Do I see any item that it might have? Can I
you-
look deep into the bush?
It seems to have a cash drawer.
Oh. Okay.
Hmm. So things look like they're about to get a little bit hairy.
Okay. Let's start from the beginning. You troll, you saw everything, right? You were with your master.
Master is
Correct.
always right.
Yes, but you saw what happened, right?
Nope.
Okay. We
Blind
ignore it.
obedience.
The Troll's
No.
Master is the person who wants the thing, right?
It's
Just
the
because-
berry bush.
The berry bush is the Troll's Master.
Yes.
Okay. Understood.
I go to the gnome and go, so, from my point of view, as someone who works security, you're not winning this argument. Someone already has an item. You do not seem to want this item since you don't give us more information about it.
I'm very
So-
drunk. And he smells like the wine from the satyr at the bonfire.
Why
I'm
do
just looking at
small
Davos. I
people-
accept and be mad, but maybe he's not.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Why do small people never learn their limits? I've never been drunk in my life. because I know when to stop.
It's a decorative brass pendant that I purchased long ago on my visit to thirsty, and he drinks more of the wine.
And did you sell it to the bush?
No.
Then how does he have it?
No refunds, the bush says. I dropped it.
Can I make a sense motive to see it?
Yeah.
When did you drop it?
I dropped it before? All right, so
do you have any... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, do you have any proof of ownership?
I have to go to the bathroom.
All right, we'll see you later.
Okay.
Bush, get out of here. No silver final.
So he goes over to the bush and starts peeing on it, which pisses off the bush.
Oh no.
Wait. Damn it. Maybe that's his form of payment for giving him back his pendant?
Shoomph.
What? Where'd he go?
All sales final.
There you go.
As you see like little hands and limbs inside the drainberry bush. Help me! Help me!
Ghost, please release the dome.
Can I try to speak in the tree language that I can that I used to speak with the normal?
Let me resolve one thing first. You know that the gnome was lying. He sold it to the bush in order to get admittance to something. So he did sell it to the bush, and the bush itself now has him inside of him. Sorry, Davos, go ahead.
Okay, I want to start speaking with the bush to see if it's more fluent or than simply saying that one sentence over and over when I use the... let me go...
Yeah.
When I use this. Okay, the Muan language. Okay, so I go... so... Leave alone the pen that he sold it to you, but you cannot go grabbing people here. You should probably release him before things get hairy.
All right, he doesn't understand that language and begins talking inside your mind in a booming voice and says in telepathy, all sales final.
Yes, but he didn't sell himself, right?
And you begin to hear a crunching sound from within the bush as the little gnome says, "No!"
Okay.
I'll try to grab like the leg or arm or whatever arm that's it seems to be sticking and try to grab him out.
Yep. Go ahead, grab him.
I will give him guidance.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's why hero points exist. Better.
So you pull him out of the bush, and he has like these lines all over his body, and these like berries attached to his skin, going like, He's just like very feveredly breathing. Goes like, that thing tried to eat me.
You tried to pee on him.
He looked thirsty.
Let's be gentlemen here, and I'll move in between them. And you go that way, and you, I don't know, do whatever you want.
I want my pendant back.
Didn't you just tell us that you sold it?
No, you used deception to infer it.
No, I tell him that. Didn't you tell us that you sold it?
No.
Well, do you have anyone who can collaborate your story?
Tanasha.
The two centers from here. Are they the same centers that...
Yep, they're the same centaurs, and they look over at you.
Did you see what actually happened over here?
No.
Were you here when that happened? Oh, damn.
We were with the bees when that happened.
Okay. I'll move to the next group.
Okay. They look over at you.
Just out of curiosity, ask the bush, how much for me to buy that stupid pendant?
2 gold.
I asked
I
them the
fork
same
over
thing.
2 gold.
He forks
Wait.
over the pendant. All sales final.
Why are you giving away your money, Lodi? Anyway,
I'm not giving it away. I have a new pendant. I say,
you
hey,
ladies
you want your
see
pendant?
What happened?
10 gold.
10 gold? It isn't even worth the 2 gold that you paid. It's more of a sentimental value.
Now it's sentimental to me, and I put it on my neck.
Ah! You... Senator Tanasha will hear of this, and he stomps away.
Anyways, just to get this story straight,
Yeah.
maybe you two ladies seen what happened before?
So they look at you and they see your security and they say like, we don't know that guy.
Yeah, but I'm not saying if you know him. If you see what happened, if it happened right here in the middle, next to you, maybe you've seen it.
They go back to shopping.
Okay, sorry for your time. And I'll go from tent to tent, annoy everyone and ask the same question.
You
If
kind of get the
anyone
impression that the green shirts are unpopular at the gala.
Yes, I'm pretty sure about that. But I don't really care though.
I'm going to approach the bush. It seems to be an enterprising businessman of some kind.
Okay, yeah.
Like, all sales are final, you said. Do you sell things? Or just buy things?
All sales final.
Does it make any... Okay. So you don't have anything to sell.
He buys and sells things.
All sales final. Give.
I will make a sale if you can offer me something.
Give. Want that? And he points to your little crabby stick.
Sorry, but this is mine. I do not have anything to sell.
And then he goes over and he points at Zelos. Want that?
Want what?
I'm confused. Are you trying to sell you're trying to sell Zelos?
No, he's buying stuff.
Give.
Is
And he points at Zelos.
How much is Zelos worth nowadays?
Depends what version.
How much?
75 gold.
We have any in the prison still?
Do you want to release more Zelos out from
No.
the few that we
My
have managed to put in prison?
750 platinum.
It does not understand this number.
Then no trade.
I can sell you some.
I bring out my healing potion. I say 75 gold.
It looks at it and says, want that? Give.
75 gold.
It gives you 75 gold.
Oh my god.
I give it my minor healing potion.
It takes the healing potion and puts it inside of it. No refunds.
Okay.
All
Interesting.
sales. Fine.
Interesting.
And Troll goes back to camouflaging.
It just like lays down.
Oh my god.
Sweet. I made some people buddy.
Good. So everything is resolved here, right? We can. Speaking of which, I see a lot of market stalls, but I don't see any food around here.
Yeah, this
No,
is
walk
mostly
around. Yeah.
this is mostly they're selling like knives and other utensils, and also within the barrels you see like unprocessed goods from the forest.
Eh, useless stuff. Where is the food? Let's go to the next station. I mean, here
Oh, wait,
everything seems fine, right?
Do they sell any of those elemental bricks? What are they?
The ingots.
Ingots?
They do not, but they have rugs, very lovely rugs.
We have a
I'm a fan of rugs.
bear pelt.
Do I find any cool rugs with like water motifs?
Oh yeah, they'll definitely sell you one like that.
Okay, I'll bring it back to my little cave when I'm done here.
Okay.
And have
Yeah.
like a rug in my bear cave. How much for a rug?
For a rug for a normal sized person would be about 15 gold, but for your size, it's probably going to be about 1 gold, because it's only 1 square foot.
I will buy a nice rug for my
Okay.
cave home,
Yep.
and I'll put it in my little bag.
I guess we're not going to fight the trainberry bush. We decided to outsmart it.
I sold it.
What's that?
It's a businessman.
Attacking? Okay.
Okay.
Oh no. Jealous is gonna be sold, turns out.
All sales final.
Ah! It's gonna turn you into soup.
Yeah, but if you want, you can browse around the marketplace. You're not the only ones, as these two Centaur sisters come over to Loden and ask, what's your body count?
A gentleman doesn't discuss such things.
Mine's
You meant means I fought?
on the warpath, sir, not that.
Yeah, I stopped counting after 10. It's not polite.
Ah. Most impressive.
Are you guys doing the what's the tree thing?
Hammer toss.
Haber toss?
No, caber toss does not interest us. It's a very archaic form of a show of strength. We prefer much more martial expertise, things that can be done on the battlefield. No one's going to toss a tree in battle.
If I was strong enough to toss trees, I probably would, but I agree with you. What other competitions do they have?
Besides the insult competition, there's Prismati. Prismati seems pretty fun. It used to be a game just for Fae, but then the Taldins took it over, and then the Prismati purists got in the way, and then there's a lot of deliberation about who plays by the right rules.
What is Prismati, if I may ask?
Oh, well, first of all, there is a thrower and a setter. The thrower has to throw to the 7 catchers, and then the 7 catchers have to throw it to each other in order to get it to the setter to count it as a point. 9 on a team. 9 people occupy the dugouts. Setter and thrower are usually at north and south. Catchers take the ones that are in the middle. Can I draw you a diagram? That would make it easier, actually.
Yeah, I hand her a stick and just sit down on the ground while these guys are...
Oh, there you go. It's kind of like this.
Oh, I see.
And depending on which of the dugouts you're out, you can throw the ball, to the setter on the other side.
And what's the goal?
The goal is to get from the thrower to the setter by
Correct.
passing it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess in like the shortest amount of time.
Well, no, you see the objects themselves, they have different throwing values. Teal is always ideal, she giggles, and says, I think it's, one of the others is not quite ideal, so some of them can be thrown farther than others, and everything's color-coded, and the colors themselves are worth more points, I think. It's a little bit confusing for me, but it sounds like a lot of fun.
What if you're colorblind?
Like fun.
Oh, if you're
Do I know-
colorblind, The objects themselves have symbols on them.
Do I know anything more about prismatic? Can I roll a check to see if I know the correct colors
Sure.
and stuff like that?
Games lore.
No, I don't have that. Okay.
Okay.
Society maybe, or etiquette or something like that.
Sure.
can help.
Society might work. Like that, Zelos. You have little markers on the colored things.
Okay.
All right. So Davos, you're not too sure. Lodin, you vaguely remember this being played in Andoran. Sometimes they use very unconventional things to throw, not just stones. One time for yellow, one of your teammates threw a banana at you. An overripe banana, and it was really difficult to get it over to the center. That's one of the few games you lost.
I let the group know.
So anything
throw
that possesses the
different things.
color
Okay.
can be used and thrown. And there are several types of colors. Traditionally, there are red, teal, pink, indigo, brown, dark green, lavender, often etched or printed with distinct patterns to accommodate colorblind players. Of course, the Fae themselves, the Centaur lady says, like to make things interesting, so they might swap out something in your Prismati bag to throw for something of the same color that's a bit more difficult to manage.
And do you have to have those things in a bag beforehand?
No,
Can you simply procure them?
you're given the bag by the referee.
Oh, it is given. Okay.
Yes.
And is everybody in one team on one side and the other team the other side, or you kind of mix and match?
You mix and match. The first team out has 9, so they have the setter and the thrower. Then they take 7 of the dugouts, which means that there's going to be 7 left for the other team, which means 2 of those members won't be able to play during that stretch. Then during the other stretch, the 9 from the opposite team go out, and then only 7 from the previous team can go out.
I'm kinda getting dizzy already with all those rules.
But don't worry.
Tossing is easier.
You don't have to play if you don't want to, but it sounds like a lot of fun. I think the competition's tomorrow.
Sure, I'm not against playing. But
If we can score field a team, then I'll play. I don't care.
You need 9 people on your team.
I will play.
sure.
I look at his red skin and be like, yeah, you should play.
Yeah, I'm like the size of a gnome. You're not throwing me.
I'll join if you don't mind someone not too, I guess, athletically capable.
Can we change the things in the bag of the opponent the same way that the Fate changes the thing in our bag?
Nope, only the referees can distribute the bags.
I just look at Avery. This is not the first time he's considered cheating.
No.
I mean Davos.
It wasn't. I wasn't considered cheating. I got the impression that it is kinda expected that some of the items inside will be switched, and I wanted to know if that's something that a team does to one another.
Only when they cheat.
I suppose, the Centaur woman says, but why would you want to? That sounds dishonorable.
For fun.
No,
Like,
that sounds
wouldn't it be fun to change their yellow thing for a banana? Sounds hilarious to me.
So, your Centaur community, where do you guys live?
We live in the Verdruin Forest.
Yes,
Well-
people should stop answering like that. Where in the forest?
Inside the forest. Why is it so important that people know the exact location? Look, we're centaurs. We don't have a GPS, okay?
No, I meant like if someone asked where Elder Elderbrook is, I wouldn't say in Taldor. That doesn't help someone, right?
Here, let me
Does
take
some
out the
people.
let me take out the map. Let's just take out the map and we'll see where we live, okay?
But I just, if you had people who needed homes or anything, our kingdom was always looking for fine, upstanding citizens who aren't swindlers, crooks, cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
There's Emberbrook, and she points to
your
it on the
people
map.
would be welcome.
There you go.
Yes, I know where is Emberbrook. We are the lords of Emberbrook.
Oh, truly?
truly.
Yes.
Well, you don't act like stuck-ups.
I hope
Of
not.
course we don't. Who said
You
that? We are
You haven't
stuck-up.
seen Davos sober though, so
Acorn
your
did.
judgment. Acorn or Davos sober?
No. Acorn is a very, very troubled fae. I wouldn't trust a word out of her mouth.
Well, thanks for explaining to the sport. Like I said, if we find enough players, we might play.
Oh,
In
absolutely.
the meantime,
So,
guys, we should continue making our rounds.
yes, and the offer still stands. Emberbrook. That's why I initially asked for your location, because as Lords of Emberbrook, we want to have good relationships with the communities near us.
All right, you're gonna go to the amphitheater?
Yeah, I think that's our next stop, and then we'll go to the exposition stages.
Okay,
Yep.
let me roll my little table here of my extra events and see if anything happens.
You can participate in the toss.
Mm.
So you're like a 3 or 4 foot tall crab.
It's about 2.5 foot tall.
Okay.
He's like a Smurf.
Mm-hmm. But a crab, I guess.
So as you're going
So
to the
not like a Smurf. Go ahead.
no, you go.
I said so, not like a Smurf at all.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're going to the amphitheater, one of the Fae along the way, a Spriggan, asks if you would like to enter a raffle. It's for a level 5 item of your choice, and tickets cost 5 silver.
Sure, of course we will.
Okay, so who is participating in the raffle? Make sure to type your name in chat. That way we remember for next time.
Discord or
Foundry. 4 entries. Oh, big spender. They're 5 silver each. Four entries
I'm
as
gonna-
well. 5 entries. 10
Oh,
entries.
yeah, you could do that, can't you? For all that gold.
My God. Listen, these orphans worked very hard.
Deducting 40 silver?
50.
25 silver for me.
5 silver each.
So that'll be 2 gold in total.
All right. So whose hands are sweating? Be honest.
I can't sweat. I'm a crab.
Okay. And the Spriggan tells you, be careful. Your tickets are water soluble.
Oh.
That's how we know they're not toxic.
Avery will
I will put them in
Put it-
my bag. So
I'll
it's
put it in my
secure.
sleeves of storing and then seal them up.
Okay.
I'll just put them in the backpack. I
Okay.
don't have anything special.
Yeah.
I will roll them though within like a shirt or something, some cloth.
Okay.
I will chalk my hands before picking up my 5 entries
Okay.
and then put them away.
All right, so at the end of 3 days, what we're going to do is we're going to roll a D100 for each of your tickets. and I will be naming a secret number in my secret channel on Discord. So we'll see who gets that number, and if you get the number, you get a level 5 item of your choice.
I want a hat.
Question: if we're rolling for it, why does it need to be a hidden number?
Because I need to be honest.
No, I mean you can say that the number is.
It might not be one of the numbers we pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that's fair. We lost. Everyone lost. If
Don't worry.
we
I'll
don't
name the number ahead of time. Don't worry.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
gotcha.
I don't have a problem. It just struck me as weird. That's why I asked. Okay.
The Spriggan takes your silvers, and you go to the amphitheater. And I think we'll end things here for tonight. That way, when Athanor comes back, you know, he'll be able to participate in the caber toss if he wants to. So what did you
I
guys
don't want
think?
us
Oh, go ahead.
to lose one of our strength guys. we need him for this.
Well, look at the team we're up against. They have a fucking giant.
Yeah. So-
We didn't kill any nature guardians today, right?
No, you only killed bees.
So I think we won today, considering our normal track record.
So what did you guys think of your first taste of the gala?
Fantastic.
Good. I
Seems
can't wait to
good.
turn into a giant crab for this event. Crabs are known for their throwing ability.
Oh God.
Good
So
athletics on the giant crab.
So normally what I do is I go to the new people first and ask them what their impression is of the group.
I don't have much to say. Pretty good so far.
Okay. And now I go to the people who were in the group previous. What do you think of the new people?
Very polite.
Lovely.
They seem to be very accommodating to us, instructing them in Foundry, even though they don't know. They should not expect themselves to know.
Exactly.
So we're happy to help them out.
I know everything about Foundry.
My only issue is that one of them seems to be moving sideways when he walks.
Ah, yes.
But no,
There.
both of them seems to be fine.
You know what? That's it.
Oh no.
Water.
All your entries become wet.
I cast bubble beam on him, removing his raffle tickets.
Ah! 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 I'll start panicking like the bees.
Just popping the bubbles.
So day 1 is not over yet. We still have a couple events to get through. There's this, there's the feast, and there's whatever else that you'd like to do as well. Because you've been earning influence all this time with several of the very prominent NPCs that you have met. And I'll be updating the NPC folio as well for next time. Yes, she's right there.
Yes, so something will happen. Something will happen.
Something bad will happen.
There she is.
How many days is the gala?
The deck gala is 3 days.
Anything we should ask, guys, before we wrap the session?
I don't think so.
No, just fantastic time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks
for running.
See
Thanks for everybody
you
for playing.
next week.
See you guys.
See you next week, guys.
Yep.